everyone. It is Monday, January 19th. It is Andy and
Joshua.
So today we had our 13-week ultrasound. Tomorrow is 13 weeks if you're keeping track. But our ultrasound was scheduled today. So technically 12 weeks and 6 days. So
yeah. So anyway, we went in and you'll notice last time that we did a video inside the ultrasound room. But today when we walked in, they had a nice little sign that said, "No, please turn off all cell phones, no audio or video recording or photography."
Supposedly they had some issues at possibly one of their other offices where they don't allow it anymore.
Which doesn't make sense. If you have consent of everybody in the room, what's the big deal? So anyway, she was kind of a bitch about it. Oh gosh, excuse my language. Damn it. I don't shoot.
Sorry for everyone who's watching this with children.
But she was, and I was like, oh, well, she's like, you didn't record last time, did you? And I was like, yeah, you told me I could.
Anyways,
she was like, no, you didn't. You got my permission, blah, 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 blah.
Anyways, long story short, there's not a video this time from inside. So
you'll just have to see the video that they take just directly from the computer. So they pop in our DVD every time and they record what's on the actual ultrasound machine. So you won't get to hear any audio or anything like that of us talking or her describing anything. But I'm assuming that the audio of the heartbeat should be on there. So I'll make sure to do that. But everything's healthy. The baby grew twice as big as it was last time. It was like 3.2 something last time. And now it's 6.5 centimeters. So it doubled in size over the last, I don't know how long.
It's been like 4 weeks.
4 or 5 weeks.
4 or 5 weeks.
So that's good. Heartbeat was 150.
Right on the dot.
Which is good. So she said everything looks good. We saw the bones and the brain.
We got 10 fingers and 10 toes.
And the toes. And it was squirming around again and jumping and...
Yeah, when you watch the video that's attached to this from the ultrasound, you'll be able to see the baby. He or she, the future baby, was trying to be a little less than cooperative today. They were in a really good place. I guess Carrie had some Indian food today, and the baby seemed to like that. So it was all over the place. So you'll see some jerking and movement a lot of the time in the video from the ultrasound. So, but the baby stops every now and again, so you can see actually what's going on, like the forming of the brain. You can see the spine. You can see the femur.
And I won't bore you with the whole video because it's probably like 15 or 20 minutes long. So I'll just try to show you the cool stuff.
And if you can't, just fast forward through the parts that you think are boring. We think it's all amazing. So, but you know, whatever makes you happy.
Yeah. So that was our visit today. Over the last couple weeks, we've just kind of been browsing at baby stuff. We got a few little things for the room. We took a trip to IKEA, which unfortunately is like an hour and 10 minutes away, which sucks because we don't get to go there every week like we're used to.
But it's cool because we got some stuff for the nursery, which you guys will all get to see once we do the reveal at the baby shower, which is probably going to be around the beginning of March. He doesn't get a say, so it's going to be sometime around March, once after obviously we find out the sex, which should be either the last week of February or the first week of March. So baby shower will be possibly in the weeks coming after that. So
yeah. So baby names. I think it's time to reveal what we've chosen.
I don't want to yet.
Then too bad. You guys don't get to know.
Sorry, y'all have to wait like everybody else. I just would prefer. Well, I mean, I guess we can. All right. So for a boy, since
drum roll, please.
The boy's name, if it is a boy, will be Finnick Avery Morgan, obviously because Morgan's our last name.
That's F-I-M-N-I-C-K.
And then Avery, A-V-E-R-Y. And then if it's a girl, and I kind of lost a bet with this with Josh, which I'm kind of upset about. Avery was always going to be the first name for the girl and always was going to be included in the boy or girl's name.
But you still like it. Anyway, go ahead.
But anyways, we still like it. And so randomly one night a couple of weeks ago, maybe about a month ago, Josh was like, oh, what about Avery Rose? And he's like, Avery Rose has its thorn. So I told him if he could name the band who sang that song, then we would use Rose as the middle name, and unfortunately he got it right. So,
but even before
shout out Guns N' Roses.
Even before it came to me that the name and the song sounded the same, I still like Avery Rose. I think it's cute. And then our family was like, well, you have a niece and her name's Anna Rose, but her first full name is Anna Rose. So it's not like we're using her same middle name, right? So first name is going to be Avery.
Think of more Titanic with the name Rose.
Yeah, a middle name is going to be Rose. So it's just something that we it doesn't run in the family. It's not from any of our siblings or grandparents or anything like that. It's just a middle name that I think sounds good with Avery, and it's pretty.
Obviously, everyone knew watching these videos. If you haven't watched our other videos, what are you doing? Why haven't you watched the other videos if this is your first time watching? Yeah. But we asked everybody, either our last video or the video before, to give us some names, and they were all great, don't get us wrong, but just randomly, Avery popped into my head one night after a dream, and then Finnick, obviously everyone sees it. Think of the Hunger Games. It's partly because of that, but mostly we just really, really like the name. It's very unique. And then with Rose, obviously Josh just had that pop into his brain one day. So, yeah. So there's the names.
Now you know Avery and Avery Rose of our potential baby. Yeah. So that's pretty exciting.
And then there's going to be a link that you can click on because we have a new segment. Not a new segment, but a small little thing that we're doing now. It's called Baby Obsessions. So every time we do a video, I am going to choose something that I'm obsessed with that either we want to get for the baby or something that's new and cool and out. And I actually have two. I just thought of another one. And then I'll have Josh add links when he edits the video for this. But the first thing is called the Urbini Omni Stroller. It's exclusively sold at Walmart. It starts out as a bassinet for when the baby's first born, because obviously you can't have them sitting up, so it's super cute. And Josh will add the link so that way you can take a look at it. It comes in some really awesome colors. We decided on color, we're going to get green for ours. It's not super expensive, it's $199. Obviously there's way cooler, way more expensive strollers where they have like push button technology and stuff like that. But we wanted something that could be in everybody's price range. If you're looking for a stroller right now, check it out. They usually have one at Walmart in the like baby section, like that's already put out. Obviously you can't push it around and stuff, but you can get a clear, detailed view of what it's going to look like. They have it set up already as a like baby who can sit up already. So it goes from, explain what it goes. It goes from a bassinet on top of the stroller, and then it converts into a regular stroller. So it's actually like a grow into stroller. And in a minute it actually comes with a car seat as well. So obviously it's a forward, rear-facing and a forward-facing car seat. So it grows with the baby from the time they're born. So really it's an all-in-one. It's a 3-in-1. So
we'll save money.
Yeah. So we're all about saving money. And then the next thing that I just thought about.
So we can use that from when? They're born until when? How old? When do they stop?
2 years old, 3 years old. Maybe longer, depending on how tall our baby is.
If I didn't do it, they're going to be in until they're 8.
So no.
We don't have to buy something different.
Anyways, and then the next thing, and this is actually from CNET, and Josh will post a link. It's called the Pacify Eye, and it's something that was at the Consumer Electronics Show this year, and I'm a huge CNET aficionado. I literally read it every day just because Josh and I like to keep up on what technology is happening in the world. It's kind of our nerdy side. But what it is it's a pacifier that Bluetooth connects to your iPhone or Android device. We have iPhones.
Know what a phone was.
Well, it's Bluetooth connectivity. So really, I think it can connect to any phone that has Bluetooth. But what it is it monitors your baby's temperature while they're sleeping. And then if something like they're getting sick or something like that, then it'll beep on your phone like if you're asleep. And then...
So you'll be the first to know if your baby's temperature going up before they even get to cry.
Exactly. So, and who doesn't want that? Because no one wants to wake up at 4 a.m. with this young baby. For the Pacify Eye, there is no pricing complete on it yet, but is that it's somewhere in the $49 to $79 range.
Oh, it's not bad.
So, I mean, obviously it's for the well-being of your baby. Obviously it's a nice pacifier. I think there's some other things that are connected to it. Click the link that Josh is going to add in the description to take a look at it. But yeah, so the Pacify Eye and the Urbini Omni Stroller, I think those are two for sure. The Omni Stroller is definitely what we're getting. The Pacify Eye, maybe, depending on the pricing. If there's any other cool features along with it, we might get it as well. We're pretty techy. and we like to be ahead of the curve. So
yeah.
So anyways, that's my baby obsession for this week. So next time we do a video, we have another appointment coming up on February 3rd, and that's actually to meet with another doctor who possibly could be the one delivering our baby. So we can possibly do an update video then. We've already met one at our last appointment that I went to. Josh obviously had to work, so he can't always get off because he's a busy man.
I'm busy
Man. So we'll see what happens at the next appointment. We're meeting another doctor. I guess the way this doctor's office works is you meet all the doctors on their team, and then
you pick one.
Yeah, and then you can pick one, or it's whoever happens to be on call, so you have a relationship with all of them. Anyways, I think this video is running a little long. So
yeah.
Anyways, those are my baby obsessions this week. That's a little bit about our clinic, doctor's office.
I hope between now and when we reveal the gender, we're going to do some gender tests with Carrie to see if we can figure out if it's a boy or it's a girl. We're going to go through some of the urban legends and find out if they really work. So we're going to have her pee and sprinkle baking soda and vinegar in it, and we're going to tie a rope to a ring and dangle it over her tummy and see which way it
We'll see what happens. So
all kinds of fun.
That'll probably be our next update video in the next couple of weeks. We'll probably do that before our next appointment, and then maybe I'll have another baby obsession. I'm sure I will. So
always.
Anyways.
Every day. Well, anyway, thank you. Subscribe, pray, share, like.
Thank you.
All of the above. And we will see you next time.
Bye.